Hi, this is Zach Meir, editor of Spreadbet magazine, with a look at some bulletin board hero stocks on Monday, July the 21st. And it's almost impossible to resist looking at BLVN to start the week, given Friday's weekly close back above the 200-day moving average at 39.5 pence, the extended RSI resistance line rebound that we've had over the past week, and the way that we had extended support at the floor of the channel and the 50-day moving average at 37.7 pence currently in recent sessions. The view now is that while there's no end of day close back below the 50-day moving average, we should finally see a push towards the top of this year's price channel at 50 pence, and as a best case scenario, probably to fill the gap up towards the 51 pence level from November, which actually broke the shares down in the autumn quite painfully. Next up is Hurricane Energy, which is also starting to look quite encouraging on the charting sort of perspective here. Rising trend channel from April, reasonable consolidation at and just below the 40 pence level in recent sessions. Looks like this is a mid-move consolidation of the unfilled gap to the upside rally that we had at the end of last month, and that at least while we remain above the July intraday low at 37.3 pence, we could head as high as the top of the April channel at 58 or even 59 pence over the next few weeks. Multiple support points at this May RSI line around the 50 level also back the idea that this is a positive consolidation. If you're not so sure about the situation or are worried about timing, you'd wait for an end of day close above the 10-day moving average of 43.7 pence before going long. Another situation which has been in focus in a positive way recently on the bulletin boards is Rose Petroleum. Here we see what looks like a sort of V-shaped consolidation, a mid-move consolidation, hopefully, given the way that support in June came in above former March resistance. We're looking at a rising trend channel, probably with a formation like this going ahead over the next couple of months. Ideally now there'd be no end of day close back below the floor of the channel, which is the 20-day moving average at 2.75 pence, ahead of a 5 pence target for August or perhaps going into September. There's also the backing of a RSI support line from June there running through around the 55 level as well, which gives us a confidence that there will be a break to the upside quite imminently. Finishing off with San Leon Energy, which has been extremely disappointing and difficult to deal with on a charting perspective and perhaps any other perspective in the recent past. Plenty of false storms like the one we saw in May and going into the start of July as well. But it looks like we may finally have a decent turning point in terms of the unfilled gap to the upside seen at the beginning of the month, and then the positive consolidation around the 50-day moving average level at 2.45 pence. The ideal scenario now is that there's no end of day close back below the 50-day line ahead of at least a retest of post-May resistance towards 3.2 or 3.3 pence. Ideally, there's a target for August at the 200-day moving average at 3.59 pence. That's it from me. More updates on spreadbetmagazine.com.